Hi teachers, I'm Amber from TGIF and I really appreciate you putting your trust in my classroom resources because I really enjoy sharing them with you. So I'm going to show you how to add the digital interactive game to your Google Classroom because this is a little bit of a different method than maybe you're used to. And then I'm also going to show you how to add Google Forms, which there's one attached at the end of this activity also, if you would like to. So when you open your folder, it's your zipped folder, there will be two PDFs, one for teacher directions and one for student directions. So if you found this video, you've already looked at the teacher directions. And I will be going through them step by step in this video, so you don't have to read everything, but it's helpful to have a printed version. So you're going to put the student directions inside your Google Drive, which I've already done here. Here is my student activity. This is what you're going to be actually assigning to your students for that digital interactive game. So the way that you would do that is just click New and File Upload because you've downloaded the PDFs and you would just add those. So find the one that says Student Directions and add it to your Google Drive. Now you're able to go to your classroom. So once you reach your Google Classroom, come over to where it says Classwork, click on that, and we're going to create a new assignment. And you'll name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name this one Community Property Game. And then you'll add some directions. I've already copied mine. Whoops, I might have misspelled. And we're going to add the file. By the way, if you don't have this community property game, this video is made for all of my digital interactive games. They all work the same way. So don't panic if you don't have this one with the apples on it. So I'm going to add the student directions to the file, and I'm going to, out of good habit, make a copy for each student. Even though they're really not writing on this, so I don't think we need to make a copy, but I like to keep that habit. Assign it to the students that you want. And then for me personally, if you want to make this a graded activity, you can, but I make this ungraded because it's a game. This is for my students to learn and practice. The form that I add at the end is something that that I do grade. So I'm just going to assign that. And then I'll show you how that works in a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and attach the form, which, by the way, in the teacher directions that you have on page 3 or 4, I'm not sure which one, you have a forms quiz. And all you have to do is click here, and then it'll ask you to make a copy. You're going to make a copy and add it to your digital Google Drive. So now we're going to add the form because I find that nice to go ahead and add all that. So I'm going to call this one Community Property Quiz that my students can take after they've played that game. And then I would write some kind of directions. And I'm going to add it from my Google Drive, which I'm going to have to search my Google Drive. There we go. So I've added my form, which is my quiz, and I'm going to make mine worth 100 points. There are 10 questions there, so you decide how you want to grade that, how many students, and then assign it. So now I've assigned the game and the quiz. I tell my kids which one to do first. Sometimes you can put a 1 in front here and a 2. That way it denotes the order that you want things done in. And now, because I don't want them to take the quiz first, that would be silly, right? So showing you what when your students open this up right here, this PDF is simply just has a click here button. So when your students open this up, it says students click here to play the game. They're going to click this pink button and the game will open. The reason why you wanted them to use the PDF is because it automatically goes to presentation mode. So when they click with everything's clickable and they can interact with it. So they read all this, and this is called community property. So they're going to tap on the apple to check their answers. This is an opportunity for them to learn using community property, solve this. And the answer is 9. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit so you can see what else there is. So click the apple with the correct answer. After you read this, you would discover that community property is the right answer, and it says congratulations, and showing you what would happen if you got something wrong. It would say, oops, try it again, and they can click the try it again button. So that's how the game works. And then the form, I can't hardly get out of this, sorry. The form is just simply all of the questions relating to all of this. So the students can take this quiz. Everything should be automatically graded for you. And when you're done, when the students are done, you can find the answers up here at the top. Mine's not showing, but it'll say responses, and you'll click that and you can find your responses there. So I hope that helps you get everything assigned. So good luck, and I hope it is amazing.